Gemini, welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive, you're watching Emery's Tarot. First off, it's my great pleasure to be here. New viewers, new subscribers, cross-watchers, everybody's welcome to watch this video, excuse me. Okay, so just before we get into the reading, I would like to point out that please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. That's very, very important. If you try and make it fit, it could lead you to some very wrong conclusions, okay? If only part of this video resonates, that's the bit you're meant to hear. If none of it resonates, perhaps you'll give me a second try and try with the next video to see if that does resonate, okay? I hope you'll stick around and I hope you don't lose faith in tarot readers. So here we go. There's many, many good tarot readers on YouTube here. I wouldn't like anybody to draw some wrong conclusions. Trying to make it fit. Enough of that babble. Let's get on with this. What's going on for you? Well, there is success here. I'm kind of getting a lot of emotion taking place. Okay, now perhaps this could come as a bit conditional. Okay. From your point of view, I'm kind of getting you're not just going to jump into this. You are in the process of kind of living the moment. You're not willing to just jump in. Okay. Now, it could well be that there's another connection somewhere, a third party, either on your side or this person's side. But there is a breakthrough with this person, this situation. In your career, on kind of getting success after a long period of try and try again and nothing happening, and all of a sudden there's a breakthrough, and it's kind of going to make you very, very happy. It could involve relocation, but you know, happiness is high in your priorities at the moment. I'm kind of getting you coming into a much more relaxed energy, a much more joyous energy here. There is communication coming in, but the person you're dealing with could come across as being a bit dictatorial and very, very persuasive, even a little bit manipulative. But a breakthrough is a breakthrough. At least it puts something on your terms. Actually, this decision is on your terms, whether to go forward with this person or not. You could be dealing with an Aries, if you want to put a star sign to it. This is the sign of Aries. Okay, but try not to get too hooked up with star signs. Okay, this is not an astrology reading, it's pure tarot. But either way, whether in a work situation or your private life, I'm kind of getting that you are now beginning to take responsibility. You are now beginning to get control of your life. And despite, you know, in the past somebody being dictatorial in your work, in a private life, in a family situation, somebody calling the shots, you're no longer allowing that. Decisions you're making are going to be on your terms. Okay. And despite this other person's conditions, okay, some of you will accept this, some of you won't. Right, but your determination, you're a lot more stable now, you're not so erratic, and that doesn't mean you were wrong in the past or you're unstable. Okay, what it means is the whole situation was unstable, and you know, you were the feeling that somebody here kept moving the goalposts and you were all the time trying to play catch up, and you're kind of calling a halt to this, you're calling time out, and you're thinking for yourself now, you're taking the initiative. Okay, in the past it's been, you know, a challenge of putting across your point of view. That's no longer the case. I'm getting that going forward you will actually be listened to. There was a lot of money worries in the past. Okay. There was a separation here. Kind of getting both of you went your separate ways. There was some initial planning taking place, but the differences between you two, you felt probably were just too great. Okay, two very, very different lifestyles. And at that time, the changes taking place you didn't feel very comfortable with, okay, at all. Perhaps you alienated this person, they alienated you. But whatever the situation here, there is a definite deliverance of re-establishment in your career. On kind of you're getting offered a position of much more responsibility. Question is, do you feel you're ready for it? These cards are telling me that this will lead you to a very successful career for the time being. That doesn't mean to say it will last forever, but for at least for the rest of this year going into next year, it looks very successful for you. This is recognition for your efforts in the past. Okay. Your eye for detail is increased, especially in work, being able to understand the small print. I'm kind of getting, communication coming in, and despite the living the moment I'm getting, you doing a lot of work on yourself and plans being made. All right. It's kind of plans that were put on hold in the past are now being reaffirmed because everything's kind of coming together. Once you know what it is you want, it's realizing who and where you truly want to be. This is, who you want to work with, who you want to live with. Okay. There's big life-changing decisions here. And this is all the universe's way of this joy, this much more relaxed atmosphere, this family feeling. There is genuine love between you and somebody, although somebody's been avoiding it in the past because of money worries or whatever, or because of the differences between you. Okay, it's all coming together for you now. Somebody here is going to reveal their feelings, and there's somebody realising here that you're the one they want to be with. You're willing to listen to other people's opinions, you're weighing it up, but you're reserving the judgment. You're not going to let anybody else dictate to you. Alright, there is an invite here. I am getting relocation. For some of you, I'm getting a new place of work. Okay. For some of you, there is finally some good news coming in about the sale or buying of a property. Whether this is regarding an inheritance, or whether it's, whether you want to move to bigger premises or relocate for work. I'm getting good news in that. But you'll slowly but surely bring in a satisfactory conclusion to the past. And I'm kind of getting, for some of you, this is the return of an ex. For one or two of you, there's a lot of trust issues here. It's certainly past relationships that's affecting your judgment now. Okay. I am picking up for some of you where there's a marriage involved, or a divorce, a settlement, a decision going in your favour. Okay, it won't give you everything you want, but it will give you that ability to make a fresh start. There is a lot of forgiveness here. It's a kind of, there is the energy where it's been given into despair. But that's no longer the case. Kind of getting you are putting something on the back burner here, or the person you're dealing with is. This is a seeing how it goes, with the potential to be together. There is genuine feelings there, that's for sure. There's new avenues opening up to you. Okay, but this depends on your decision. It could well be that the person you're dealing with has a child, so it's taken on the extra responsibility of a child. You could well be dealing with somebody, whether you're going through a divorce or a separation, or whether the person you're dealing with is going through a separation. Okay, it's I'm kind of getting whatever the energy is working out in your favour long term. It's a question of being payment. It's a question of being payment. But ultimately, there will be a decision here on who you want to be with. This is the realisation of your destiny. This is you coming to terms with yourself. I'm kind of getting that for a long time. You've held back the truth about yourself, or there's been that nagging kind of intuitive thought, feeling there, but you've kind of, for whatever reason, you've ignored it. And this is the realisation that you can no longer ignore that kind of spiritual itch. There has been a connection here that's been way out of balance. You've been very much re-evaluating it. Okay, there's a lot of trust issues, and despite soulmate or twin flame, you know, I am picking up for some of you the return of an ex. Okay, to discuss terms about a child, about the home or whatever, but there's the return of an ex for some of you, and it's causing you to a lot to re-evaluate. You're certainly not happy with there's been a lot of discontent, okay, with your situation. There still is. You've been yearning for change, and now the opportunity is coming. It does require a bit of a bold move. Whatever it is, you want to avoid confrontation. I'm picking up a final decision here, but one which you'll take a step back. You'll do a lot of introspection. You'll do a lot of self-re-evaluating. Okay, making the best of a situation that you're not happy with. This is a situation that you've been considering walking away from and yearning for change for a long while. This has not happened overnight. This is a build-up of the energies, and everything's finally coming to a head here. But I am getting, for some of you, reconciliation. There is a choice between you and somebody new. Okay. Finally, listen to your intuition. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching.